Hey everybody, Dogbird here, back with some DD3 Funsies today. We're working in DD3 Cosmic today, as you'll soon see. It's only going to be the last three, it's going to be all the nodes except for the very first one. I did that one with the Eternals, and then I realized it kind of ruined my experiment. I wanted to know what this one character did. You'll see in a bit. So the team I came up with, you'll see here. First up, we have Ebony Maw. On this particular account, this is on my Catbird account, or the Free Play account. 6 yellow, 6 red, level 5 green ISO skirmisher. He is a level 80 gear 15 with the T-Force and his special and his ultimate. Just a very basic build. Next up is Hella, gear 15, level 80. 4 red, 7 yellow on her. She is a green ISO level 5 raider. All the T4s except for her basic. I also brought in Thanos as an energy battery. As you can see, this one's only 4 red, 7 yellow, level 5, I believe. That is Striker. Yes, that is Striker. I don't have my ISOs memorized. Only 2 T4s and the ultimate, and of course the passive. Only level 77 as well in gear 14. Next, Minerva. Good old Minerva. Gear 15, level 80. T4 inside of her passive. I do have her at level 4 Fortifier. She's only 4 red, 5 yellow, because this is a free-to-play account. Never bought anything, this is just what I got. And the person I wanted to see how he would do since I had him built, Yondu. I built him up for Pocket Dimension, he did okay. He is level 75, gear 14, never thought I'd see that. Only 3 red, 7 yellow, level 5 Skirmisher? Yes, Skirmisher? Couldn't remember. Only T4 I put was into his summon here for the boarding party. It may not look like much, always summon one Ravager and one Rat Stitcher, but the big bonus is on those summons, you get the extra thing, like here on the Boomer, you get the 10% speed bar reduction and filling speed bar by 10% extra there. And on the Stitcher, I think you get a little bit more, a little bit more healing. That's it. But that's why you do that T4. So now that you know who the star of the show is, Yondu, of all people in DD3, let's go and take a look at the video. Alright, so here we go. This is the second cosmic node. As you can see, we're just getting going here, just going after Black Widow. So you do have to worry a little bit about that Carnage. With the Gregs and minions getting killed, he could get a lot of turn meter. Ultimate from Yondu doesn't do a whole lot of damage single target, but when hitting multiple targets, it's a little bit of damage. Back to Black Widow again. So in the early stages, as I was getting the feel for this team, I was kind of reluctant to use the heal from the big heal from Minerva or Ebony Maw with their ultimates, just because I didn't know if I would need them that quickly, so I didn't really use them offensively like I wanted to. Alright. We have gotten rid of Black Widow. Now you try to knock down Vision, and of course Wanda. Because of Hela's ability, she would go after the lowest one, but it didn't work because Vision dodged. So we're smacking around Wanda some more, and we're getting our first Yondu minions out. So one of the things I learned as I was playing this, I wasn't playing the minions right. Particularly the Stitcher heal, which steals 10% health, which in our Dark Dimension is quite huge. So I didn't really use it as much as I should have. As we go against Carnage there. Got that defense up out just in time to get rid of Carnage. Working on Winter Soldier. He's gone. Well, one of them's gone. And we have Colossus. We gotta use that turn meter removal there. Hit a bunch of people all around him. Try to remove some turn meter off of that Winter Soldier by killing Greg. That would have been a great time to use the Stitcher. Side D, just use Winter Soldier's buffs, get those bleeds out there. More minions. Take away some more speed bar. Electra dies from the bleeds. There goes Colossus now. Now I got two more Colossuses, another Wanda, another Vision, a couple Sabretooths, and a Wolverine right now. I can max some of that turn meter. Get those offense downs out there since not everybody had them. Saving Thanos' big hit to heal him in case I need it. Just basic aim with Minerva. And Roberta Carnage. Working on one of the Colossuses because we're going to have to deal with them. We got the Disrupt on them though. Throwing out the bleed. Alright. Continue to work on Colossus or Colossi. Because there's two of them. I don't know. Knock back some turn meter. So the minions don't do a whole lot of damage single target. It's really their specials or ultimates. I'm not sure what it is on a minion. That does all the damage. We are completely full on the board. And there's the speed part. That's what makes the boomer so good. Alright. Gave up finally, use Minerva's ultimate. Almost got rid of that Colossus. There he goes. Down goes Wanda. We work on Colossus. Knock back some of that speed bar and the Sabretooth since we could do it. Get rid of Colossus. Get a couple more Wolverines. Another Sabretooth. Winter Soldier and a Black Widow. We're just going after that one Sabretooth because he's almost dead. Chance to knock back some speed bar. Knock back a little bit more. Black Widow. And just take out that Sabretooth. Spread that offense down. I actually wanted to hit Black Widow, not Sabretooth with Thanos, but not a whole lot of damage, not a whole lot of waste. So just dealing with Wolverine there. Almost have Black Widow down. We'll get some barrier. Yep, and we also get the immunity. So really, it's just Sabretooth or Winter Soldiers or Wolverines left. Okay, that speeder again. And Sabretooth dies. Well, one of the Sabretooths. I actually wanted to hit Winter Soldier, but I mistargeted there and hit Wolverine, so we had to switch it. There goes Winter Soldier finally. So, using that ultimate, since we're not really running into problems. I was scared about Yondu's survivability, although it's still not that great. He doesn't have that great of hit points, or that could be due to the low red stars though. As we work on the Carnage there, but got that disrupt on Colossus before he gets his buffs up. Back to Carnage. Surprisingly, the minions don't really die unless there's like big AoEs, as we'll see later on. Here goes Carnage. These are the last mobs left on this node. Working Electra. The debuff spread from Hella there. Knocking back turn meter now. More turn meter knockback. So that boomer can really get some damage out there if they got a nice little clump together like that. And reducing that speed bar is the main benefit to him, obviously. Continue to work on that Colossus. Just don't really want to have him at a point where he's taunting. And down he goes. Wolverine was pretty much dead, so he's finished him off. So we hit Wanda. And there she goes. Only 3 mobs left. We don't have to worry about the minions' cooldowns. So we can just fire away with them. Alright, Wolverine dies. Sabretooth. Vision dead. And we just had to finish off this Wolverine. And we actually got through this node with Yondu. And we did it in one shot. So moving on to the third cosmic node. So now we have things like Reed Richards there. We have a couple Juggernauts, the Hand Sentry. Of course, Deadpool. In Dark Dimension does tons of damage. Get those minions out already. We put a disrupt on Reed because Hand Sentry was putting everybody under Viz. He's our main target, so we get to still whack on him. And there goes a Juggernaut taunt. Gonna hit everybody with that ultimate. So that was a nice thing about Yondu there is his basic even removed the Juggernaut taunt. Something not very easy to do. Another Juggernaut taunting now. And we got Yondu. He clears the taunt again. So we are free to hit everybody. Getting that ability block spread off of Hawkeye, which we got the ability block thanks to Ebony Maw. You get rid of Deadpool. Working on that goblin slowly. Wish I would have used a Stitcher's Heal, got the 10%. Alright. There goes one of the goblins. Hey, working on that Juggernaut. Really don't want to get them too much going. There's one Juggernaut down. Let's work on Hawkeye. He was so low anyway. There he goes. Then we got a Falcon, original Spider-Man, Miles, another Hawkeye, and another Hand Sentry. Working on Falcon now. Don't want him speeding them up. We're going to do everything we can to slow him down. Got a couple of those boomer big hits. Alright, we have a full board we couldn't summon, so we just took out the Juggernaut since he was pretty much dead. Continue to work on Falcon. Get rid of the Hand Sentry thanks to Thanos' AoE. There goes Falcon. Try to slow down that Hand Sentry before he invises everybody. Got him down to the yellow. So I made a decision there to put the offense down and defense ups out. There goes the invises. Just clear that evade. And again, Yondu is actually clearing off some invis buffs. So now the Hand Sentry is no longer a threat to invis, I'm working on Hawkeye. Got some speed bar removal there. Just chose to hit Miles. I'm just trying to work down before the drop comes. So that we have these guys as almost close to dead as possible so we can kill them easily. Little did I realize that Stitcher would kill Spider-Man. So we got the drop of Reed Richards, Juggernaut, Deadpool, and a Green Goblin. Spread out those debuffs. Working on Human Torch now. There goes Deadpool. Killed one of our minions. We have to continue to work on Human Torch. Oh, another Human Torch and a Falcon join us now. We try to get rid of the first one. There he goes. And we're stuck behind the Juggernaut taunt now. Healing up Thanos pretty good with that. Stealing a lot of health off of Juggernaut with that Stitcher heal. Fortunately, still stuck behind the taunt. So just trying to do as much damage as we can. Yondu does not clear the taunt. And we take a big hit from Falcon. Yondu not looking too good here. Deadpool takes him out. And this is why we brought Minerva, as a little bit of insurance. Still stuck. Juggernaut just won't die, but we use Minerva to bring back Yondu. Takes the Juggernaut hit. We can get the minions back out. Puts Yondu under invis. And now we had a choice now for finally through the taunt. So we want to get to work on Falcon. Knock back that turn meter. There's the ultimate again from Yondu. And Falcon is gone. So our primary target is going to be Human Torch now. Thanos just takes his beating. Spreading those debuffs. End up killing Juggernaut. Get rid of Deadpool with Minerva's ultimate. Another Human Torch, another Reed Richards. And another Green Goblin. And we get rid of Human Torch there. Thanos almost dead, but we start getting that hit. We got that kill. Got him some barrier thanks to killing Reed. So we try to get to work on that Human Torch. We get Juggernaut, Hand Sentry, and Hawkeye. Deadpool's almost dead. Knock back some turn meter. Almost have him. And there goes that Human Torch. Green Goblin was dead, so that was easy pick off. Take out Deadpool. And I want to concentrate on Reed now. And now we have a Spider-Man, Miles, and Deadpool drop. Use that ultimate again. Clear off the invis off of Miles. So we continue to work on Reed. And finally got rid of Reed. Deadpool going nuts there for the AoE. Try to work on Miles now a bit. Got the minions back out with Yondu. Ella doing her attacks. This is where I learned that, hey, it gets 10% health whenever you use that. So I want to use somebody big, so that will just Juggernaut. He has a big health pool. Knock back some turn meter. So now you're going to start seeing me use Stitcher's heal a lot more often to try to steal that 10% health. And we'll get stuck behind yet another Juggernaut taunt. But Hand Sentry puts the invis out, taking away the Juggernaut taunt, actually. Using Minerva's ultimate to do a bunch of damage. Can't click Miles, even though it doesn't look like it. He is under stealth. Just one of those bugs. We continue to work on Hand Sentry to get him out of there. There we go, working on him. Thanos is just being a great tank right now, taking all that damage. Big hit from him. Finally getting rid of Miles. They're going to bleed over on Deadpool. Spreading the debuffs, killing Hand Sentry in the process. Deadpool almost dead, so might as well hit him. You got a couple blinds out there. Hitting that health steal. Knock down Spider-Man's bar. And we got rid of Hawkeye. And Deadpool dies from dots. Tried to get rid of the Invis off of Juggernaut, but no luck. So we get rid of Spider-Man. And we take a work on Green Goblin. We'll take him out next. Stitcher's heal kills him. And we just work down Juggernaut now. Doesn't matter, he got a turn, but as we kill him. Come on. There he goes. So now on to the last node. This node has quite a bit of AoE with like the Namors, the Wasps all going around. It was not successful to kill this node. I did get pretty far into it though, using Yondu. So I'll just give my final thoughts here on Yondu. He's actually a surprisingly decent Dark Dimension character now. Most of his value comes from his minions and what they do, especially that Stitcher with that 10% heal, 10% health steal, because of how high the health pools are. Boomer's value, of course, is in his turn bar reduction. That is quite huge in any game mode, really. Yondu himself, though, is a little flimsy. Doesn't really have a whole lot of hit points, at least mine does not. He died a couple times, as you see there, he died. And I had to use Minerva to bring him back. Of course, the problem with Yondu, he's in the Cosmic and he's a Mystic. And there are so many different options that are so much better for Cosmic and Mystic, you know. Especially Icarus and Cersei, who would take out these nodes by themselves. Literally, those two alone will take these nodes out. So there's really no reason to build Yondu. And even if you go and you're looking at DD4, DD5, there's way better options. The Infinity Watch, you know, Kestrel, Silver Surfer. All these characters are so much better than Yondu. So although it's neat to see him in DD3, just because of Pocket Dimension, I do suspect that with these Pocket Dimensions, that Scopely will make us build other characters like a Yondu, have to build them up in order to get through the next version of Pocket Dimension, which I expect will probably be like one per patch if they're going to put a unique tag in. So I'll leave you then. You can see how much farther I can get through it. I ended up just clearing this out because I'm going to be making some videos on the Web Warriors in DD3 at level 75 Gear 14 using this account. That's why I was kind of doing this for fun anyway. So until next time, everybody, I hope this video was informative.